So we here at RealVNC.
Hi there.
Is it real, or what do you call it?
The company's RealVNC, and our products are VNC, so virtual network controlling, which nowadays doesn't really apply to what the actual product does. But so if you're familiar with VNC, you know of it as our desktop product. So the desktop product is remote control from one machine to another, and we're here today showcasing our mobile products. So as you can see here, this product demo here is based on our VNC Mobile SDK. This is an SDK we provide to large enterprises, and they can integrate it into their own products. This one in particular here is a demo of an Automotive sort of a car syncing utility. Essentially what happens is you'll bring your phone into the car, you can plug it into a USB dock via wireless, via Bluetooth, depending on the spec of the car manufacturer.
USB dock, which USB dock?
This is something that will be integrated, so if I backtrack a sec, I'll explain this particular product. We're working with several German car manufacturers, and they're looking to so they will control all of the hardware in the car, and they're looking to essentially install a VNC viewer in the car by default. The VNC server, which is our product, is on the phone, and the user can simply come plug their phone into the car, and as you can see here, so it's based on our remote control. So from the dash of your car, you can control
the phone.
Exactly.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty
so
good.
So it means that the car will be compatible with all the phones.
Yes, yes.
If they have this VNC
any
server.
any VNC compatible software, which I mean, obviously we're producing this one. So,
even remote.
Even remotely. So over the internet, any TCP-based connection. So that pretty much means any network connection. So 3G, wireless, Bluetooth, anything like that. So that's good. So this in particular here, how this is relevant as well, particularly to ARM. There's a little beagle board I can show you just down here. This little machine just here. Yeah? This is essentially what you find in a car. It's a car computer. This is running Linux on an ARM CPU. It's essentially just a mini PC, very similar to the sort of thing you find in a car.
So this, what are you running? What kind of, where is the Linux for what?
This is actually the mini computer itself. So there's a board, sort of onboard storage.
So you're running this?
Yeah. So this is the screen.
This is just the screen.
This is the machine, yeah, and very similar to something you see in a car. So this is running a derision of Linux. And it's running an ARM CPU.
Nice.
So it's good stuff.
And it's fast.
Lightning fast. Yeah, it's really fast, and ever getting faster as well.
Okay.
So.
Cool. And so over here, you're showing Android.
Yeah, this is a very early demo of essentially what we're doing with the VNC mobile product. This one in particular is a Nexus 1 phone, which is running, I assume, version 2 or higher of the Android software. And as you can see on the screen, I mean, the downside of this at the moment, Android is a very early operating system, meaning that how we do things, how we grab the screen updates, the APIs for that aren't actually in Android at the moment, but we're working quite closely with Google and the Android team to include those. So, like I said, it's at an early stage, but it's definitely something we're working on.
Okay. So what you do here is shown over there. And what about the other way? Is that also what the point is?
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that as well. I don't have a demo of that here today, but we are working on VNC viewers for all of the phones. So in a similar respect to that, I can show you the iPhone viewer if you like.
Okay.
Yeah, so if we come over here.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have my iPhone here, as you can see.
And that's on the market.
This is on the App Store right now. Yeah. It was released about 2 weeks ago, and this is our official VNC. So let's hope the Wi-Fi holds up here. As you can see. Connecting to this PC right here, and it supports all of the iPhone gestures, so like sort of pinch and to zoom in and out, moving around. We do the mouse a little bit differently than you might expect. We essentially use it as a trackpad. So you might expect you'd have to zoom in and click on a link, but what I can do here is, you see my finger's over here, but the cursor's over here, and I can click, and it'll...
You click anywhere you want?
Yeah, exactly. Click like so.
And it fully works?
Yeah, everything fully works at the moment. The only letdown right here is the Wi-Fi, because the Wi-Fi at the show is not so great.
It's better over Wi-Fi than 3G.
Yeah, although it's fully usable over 3G. I mean, 3G is absolutely fine. It works over Edge as well. Going Edge or lower, you know, it's going to be slightly slow, but it's still usable. So this is a VNC Enterprise Edition product, meaning it supports all of our advanced features. So this is an encrypted connection at the moment, so fully secure. We have, obviously, built-in keyboard with all keys. There's a mouse overlay, so for the people that don't like single-clicking or double-clicking using the finger gestures, you can simply bring up a mouse overlay, like so, and use the buttons to, like so. So, there we go, take the mouse away. And yeah, this is available now, so this is on the App Store right now.
And it's for a price?
Yes, this is $9.99, I think.
Forever, and you own it?
Yes, we don't do subscription models.
Okay.
You own it. So, obviously, The usual model for licensing is you can either use free VNC software, or we have an enterprise edition, which is essentially a secure, feature-rich version. So you can purchase that. We don't expect you to have to purchase it at both ends, though. So if you want to purchase our viewer here, we're fully compatible with all popular VNC servers. So our original open source code base has been taken by some people, and they've released their own versions of VNC, and it's fully compatible with all of those. So.
Could we go back over there?
Yes, certainly.
So, if you have in the car like this, so you could remotely control your home PC if you wanted, right?
Yes, that's another use of this. So the first use was syncing the phone to the dash unit, so that's the server on the phone. But also built into this would likely be a VNC viewer, and this is something that, like I say, we're working on at the moment. So provided you have an internet connection in the car, which again you could use the 3G connection on your phone, for instance, you can simply, this will be the VNC viewer, and you can connect to your home computer.
And in terms of the technology in VNC, what are the lag or the delay or anything like that? What are you doing to optimize this, and will it be perfect? Can it be perfect?
It's ever improving. So originally VNC was invented a number of years ago when networks were slow, and we grab the pixels in different ways now. So the core technology is always the same, although we're ever developing it. So it's the RFB protocol, which means
it's an open standard.
There's both an open standard and a proprietary. Yeah. So VNC Free Edition, all VNC products use the RFB protocol. That means remote frame buffer, and it's literally just a way of grabbing screen updates. So as the screen updates, we grab those pixels and we send them remotely, and that's how it works. So the Free Edition is based on, I think it's 3.8, which is open source and anyone can use it. Our proprietary one, we've improved it greatly and obviously spent a lot of development time on it. So that's our proprietary software in VNC Enterprise Edition.
And the VNC proprietary is trying to optimize the use of bandwidth?
Yes, very much so. So we have methods which automatically detect the available bandwidth. They also base it on what colour level or resolution you're trying to use in the machine you're connecting to and from. And for that, it'll essentially say you've got this much bandwidth, so we're going to use this colour level. It's a great technology.
But so can you use a smooth VNC remote like over the internet and have an experience that's totally usable for anything you want?
Oh yeah, very much so nowadays. I mean, bandwidth is huge compared to, like I say, going back to when the technology was first created, it was meant to work on very slow dial-up connections. So now, I think we suggest this. See, with VNC it's difficult. There's no such thing actually as frame rates, because that would be updating the whole screen, whereas we intelligently update just the bits that have changed. So, but essentially we say anything sort of with 512K or a meg above, and that's we're talking about mobile phone telephones with like internet speeds now. So 3G is, I think it's about 300K a second, so it provides a really smooth, really good connection.
So when is it going to be available on Android? How soon?
How long is a piece of string at the moment? As soon as possible.
As soon as possible.
Yeah, as soon as possible.
The viewer, both ways.
The viewer will likely come out first, because that's something that is fairly easy to port across, and with the advent of app stores nowadays on all mobile phones, we can push that quite quickly. The server side stuff, as I mentioned earlier, there's not actually any APIs out at the moment to grab the screen. So we're currently working with Android, working with Google to include those. Yeah, exactly. So there will need to be an Android update to let us do these things. I mean, it's working at the moment, but it's not working very well purely because we've kind of bodged things, we've kind of hatched things to get a working demo.
Yeah. Maybe it's a security issue as well.
Yeah, no, that's the main reason the APIs haven't been included, purely because including something like a remote screen grabbing API prevents a number of security implications. Some other platforms work around this. Well, Windows Mobile, for instance, lets you do pretty much whatever you want. So there's security risks there. Obviously, we fully sign all of our software. It means potentially other people could do naughty things, but Google are very wary of these things. That's at the moment. That's why. So we're just working with them at the moment to come up with the best way to secure that.
It's useful for customer support to remotely access the Android and
very much so.
Fix something that's going on.
Yeah, so
for users who don't know.
Exactly. One of the use cases for this, obviously this is an automotive demo of the VNC mobile product. One of the other main use cases is help desk style support. So everyone has a phone now, everyone's constantly using their phone, and we have like static internet connections on all the time. So yeah, user support is a great tool, and I think the other main use case really is software testing, software test automation on phones. So yeah.
Does RealVNC announce how many customers you have?
We've announced of each particular product, you mean? Or VNC? Oh, right. So our core products, I mean, we have a bit difficult between us. VNC 3 edition, we have hundreds of millions of users worldwide.
Hundreds of millions?
Hundreds of millions. This is talking about VNC, the technology, which we invented.
You invented?
Yes, we didn't invent this. Yeah, this was, we're based in Cambridge in the UK, so we invented this 15 years ago. The actual technology is in use by hundreds of millions of people worldwide. We have millions of customers of our actual business of RealVNC, the company. Of our VNC mobile product. Obviously this is something that's very early in adoption at the moment, but we've announced a few deals with several large customers, one of which here, so this is one of the use cases. This is a company called Quality Systems. It was essentially using this product here for test shell automation, so you can imagine software testing on phones, which was done beforehand manually. So that's one there. We've also announced there's another company here called, actually at Mobile World Congress, called SciCap, and they are a device management company, and integrated into their device management solution is our remote control technology. So yeah, I would definitely go and check them out, and you can mention that you've been there.
Cool. But the competitor version is not planned to be open source.
No. This is a proprietary, obviously. A lot of
just the business model.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're one of the first people doing this. There's a couple of other companies that do something similar, but they do it a much different way. They'll rip a phone apart, put a chip in it, and remotely access it that way. So we're an entirely software solution, which opens up a number of doors.
Cool. Thanks.
Great. Thank you.